Yo guys, what's up? Russ here. Happy New Year. Can you believe it's January 1st, 2025 already? This year just zoomed by, it feels like. Kinda glad it's over with. Looking forward to what the new year might bring. Hopefully great things, and hopefully it's a great year for collecting, whether it's comics, figures, video games, wrestling, whatever you collect. Here's to 2025 being a great year for you. Let's get this room tour started. Kicking it off as always with the Reign of Superman wall. Again, for those that might be new to the channel that don't know, this was the first set that I started collecting back in the day. I was 12, just about to turn 13, when I bought my very first comic book. The Action Comic 688 right there. And yeah, it just kicked off the nerdy collection here. I've had this wall up for years and don't really plan to make any changes on it. Got my Russman Funko Collectibles over here, when my channel was just a Funko channel before I branched out into other stuff. Got a couple figures here, some wall plaques. Moving to this side, I got that Total Justice Kyle Reiner. Picked that up at Heroes Con last June. Got my Supergirl here with Streaky and Crypto. Been thinking about opening that figure actually. Not sure yet. We got Cyborg Superman here. This is some of the figures that, one of the figures I picked up when I was taking my break from YouTube. I got lucky and I found that Platinum Edition up at Target. Got the Eradicator here. I really wish that they would do a comic accurate 4-pack of the Reign of Superman characters. I know they have the Superboy from Reign of Superman. Never found that figure out in the wild. And they have the Steel. I've never seen that one. But I would love to see a comic accurate 4-pack, because I would love to see this version of Cyborg Superman by McFarlane. But anyway, we've got the Superman Batman Fusion over here. Another awesome figure, a Platinum Edition. My mom actually picked that one up for me. And moving on down, we've got the setup here. Been meaning to switch these books out. I've had these same 10 up for a little while, but it's an awesome 10 to have. Love the way that looks set up there. Coming on down, we have some short boxes of comics. And I actually recently gave 5 short boxes to my nephew, so I've toned down my collection a lot. And made some more room in here. There was a lot of doubles that I had and stuff like that. And just some books that just didn't really fit my collection anymore. Like a lot of the, pretty much all the new stuff I had from 2018. I got rid of all that because I'm only focusing on older comics. Got this awesome Batgirl painting. Picked that up. Well, actually, it was A-OK to me by Sean Puff Comics at Heroes Con from California Blend. Awesome piece. Another thing I picked up at the con was this awesome art print of Superman 82, signed by Dan Jurgens. I actually got to meet him and talk to him for a little bit. That was awesome. Over on this side, I have the retro Ninja Turtle figures. These are like the reissues that came out. Gosh, I can't remember when they came out. Maybe 2022, 2023. I don't know. But those are awesome. I love how they look like the actual original ones from the 80s. And before I get into the other side here, gotta back up and check this out. I was up at Walmart and I saw these PlayStation sheet set, and I just had to get it, dude. PS5, I thought it looked awesome. I ain't never growing up, dude. It just ain't happening. Alright, before I get to the figure shelves, I think I'll come around this way and go the opposite side of the room first. Still got that Superman Unchained poster here. Over here, still got the Spider-Man poster up. Still need to get a WWE style poster to put up here behind this awesome centerpiece I've got going on. Picked up Hulk Hogan. I've got both Rosie and Jamal, 3-minute warning. Got Sting in the middle here. Rowdy Piper. Got Roman Reigns with the championship. I love that it has the accurate side plates on it. Very cool touch. Of course, the Winged Eagle Championship. Got Solo Sikoa rocking over here. Actually, he looks like he stole Roman Reigns' Ulafala. We'll see if he ever gets that back. But yeah, I love this WWE setup I got going on. Hope to add more figures to that soon. Still waiting on the Jimmy and Jey Uso WWE Series 114 figures to hit stores. But when those come out, I will definitely be adding them to the collection. Still got this Alex Ross style painting here. Picked this thing up at Hobby Lobby like 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe. Had it forever. Coming to this side of the wall, I got this Spider-Girl figure here. Or Spider-Woman, rather. The Wolverine poster. This awesome Dark Phoenix up here. Moving on over into the other X-Men figures from the 97 set. I've got Jean and Cyclops. From an older set, I've got Rogue on the retro card and Storm. And I believe these ones on the bottom came out in, I want to say 1997. Got Polaris. And on this side, got Archangel. And of course the giant size X-Men poster in the middle. Most likely as close as I'll ever come to owning the book is the poster instead. Of course I do have the facsimile, so that's awesome. Coming on over to this side, still got this Captain America setup going on. Got the Adventures of Superman 525, signed by Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. Love that. Got the Superman 233 wall plaque, some art from Matilda Gothica. This awesome Tomb Raider. And I think the only sword I have left in my collection now is still this Excalibur. Never getting rid of this sword. Love that. My mom and grandma actually went in together and bought that for me down at Myrtle Beach. My gosh, probably almost 30 years ago now, I would imagine. Because I think I was like 14. So it would have been like 1994. I don't know, you do the math on that. I'm too old to do the math. Got the Cap shield here, this Captain America statue that I picked up. It came with a reprint of the issue that the statue was based on. Got it next to my Captain America 111. And moving on down, the Superman shelf here pretty much stayed the same with the Funko Pops. But the bottom shelf changed up a little bit. I gave a bunch of in-box pops and out-of-box pops to my nephew. And yeah, just got rid of a ton more. I moved the X-Men pops down here. And this wire just goes to my PlayStation and headset. My gaming setup. Got the Series S, the digital version, and the PS5 disc version. Coming on up to the mini PC that the guys picked up for me up at Heroes Con. And let's see, moving on over to this shelf, I've got my vitamin B, because again I'm old and I got to take vitamins now. Coming on down to another piece that I have here. Again, this is another one. See if I remember right, this was a Kit Ray piece. It's called the Fang of Bailin, and I think the last knife I've kept too for the collection. I sold the rest of my swords a couple months ago, but this is another piece that I've had for gotta be close to 30 years now. Over here we've got this awesome gaming chair I've got now, thanks to my mom. She hooked me up with this thing several months ago now. First ever gaming chair. It's awesome, dude. Got the fold down arms for maximum comfort. Over here I've still got the physical media collection. Some PS2 games, PS3, PS4, and PS5. Got a couple movies, some DVD box sets. Got a couple pops over here still. Had to keep the Green Lantern Kyle Reiner and the Jay Garrick Flash. Got my PlayStation Cup there. Here I got a couple more movies, some Dragon Ball Z stuff, Season 1 and 2, Justice League, Spider-Man, Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat 2. Been trying to build that retro game collection up. Got a couple PS1 games here too. Resident Evil 2 and NASCAR Rumble. Some awesome games. And up here where the X-Men pops used to be, I've got the Batman '89 setup going on here with the Michael Keaton Batman, the Batmobile that I was able to get on my birthday last year. Well, yeah, last year now. Got this '89 Batman Funko Pop, and of course the Batman '89 #1 up here. That just looks awesome all together like that. Alright, now let's move over to the figure shelves. Up here I pretty much kept this the same, except I did get rid of some loose pops. The art from Matilda Gothica here and here. Kept the Banpresto figures because those just look awesome. I do want to add more to my Banpresto collection this year. Coming on down, we've got the Age of Apocalypse shelf going on. I'd had some more X-Men figures up here, but I moved them to another shelf because I wanted to keep this all Age of Apocalypse related. I heard that they're actually finally coming out with a Gambit from Age of Apocalypse, so hopefully I'll be able to find that. And I still need to find the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine and Jean Grey figures to go with this. And I've also got this awesome hand-drawn Rogue card that I got from Naman. Very cool stuff. Rogue is my favorite X-Men along with Gambit. Coming on down to the DC McFarlane shelf here. I never thought I would have two Aquaman figures in my collection, but there you go. I picked this one up, gosh, a year and a half ago maybe. And then they came out with this Plastic Man Build-A-Figure set that had my favorite version of Aquaman with the hook hand. So I had to get it, dude. Plus, I really wanted that Plastic Man figure. Plastic Man is such an underrated character, and it's so cool to see a figure of him. I would love to see him get some love in one live-action movie one day. This awesome Flash figure. The Azrael Batman that I recently opened up. Had that on the wall for a long time, decided to open it. I love this Superman blue figure. I was never able to find the Superman red because it was a platinum figure and it just never showed up around here. So if I could find a good deal on it on eBay, maybe I'll pick it up one day if it's not like insanely overpriced. Coming on down to this shelf. This used to be on the shelf above, but I moved it down one and rearranged some stuff. Again, I had a ton of loose pops. So I had like Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, I had Nightwing, Red Hood, Batman Beyond. All those went to my nephew. So down here is like some old Kenner figures and stuff like that. A couple chess pieces that I believe Matt, the boy who had 7, sent me these 2 chess pieces. The Clark and Superman, the Lex. That tiny Batman hanging out in the Action Comics mug. I thought that was pretty cool. And down on the bottom shelf now, where the Flash statue was, I've got the Smallville Funko Pops set up. These are probably ones that I'm always going to keep in the collection. Smallville, I love that show. Back from the first episode all the way up to the final. I never missed them when they were on TV. We've got some comics here. Most of these are in top loaders and stuff and won't really fit in the box as well, so I got them just on the shelf. And these back here was the Nightfall set that I used to have on this wall before I moved the bookshelves over. Coming up to the top here, I had a bunch of statues up here. If you guys remember, I gave several of those to my nephew. The Captain Marvel, the Black Widow, and the Jubilee statue. I kept Thor and Cap with Mjolnir because I thought it looked awesome here displayed with Mjolnir. Coming on down, some more figures I recently picked up. My mom actually got me the Superman and Doomsday. That was a 2-pack from McFarlane. Couldn't believe I actually saw it in stores. And yeah, she was just like, Merry Christmas. So that was awesome, dude. And I picked up this Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. Come on, focus. And not a bad likeness, man. To be a $20 action figure, they did a good job on that. Great figure. Cool accessories with the shield and the lasso and the sword. And my most recent pickup was this armored Batman. I just got this the other day. And I had to pick it up to complete the Batman v Superman set here. The Kryptonite Spear actually came in the Doomsday 2-pack, but I like it better with Batman, so I put it with him. And I love that they're doing the cloth capes now with the wiring. And I love that it looks like tattered and worn too. That's a great, great touch. Such a cool figure here. Again with the Superman, it's got the tattered cape, or not the tattered cape, but the wired cape. Very cool. And I did put him on a flight stand. That flight stand actually came with the Lex Luthor in the power suit. But I thought it looked better here, so that's where it is. I've still got this Black Suit Superman statue. This Cyborg Superman card. And coming on down into this shelf, I've got the Dark Knight trilogy set up here. This is the set that came with the Bane Build-A-Figure. Kept a couple comics behind there, but moved the Batman statue down behind these. And coming on down to the Spider-Man mixed with Captain America shelf now. And a little Stan Lee. Kept the Stan Lee Walmart exclusive pop. The Stan Lee Marvel Legends figure with the Cap shield. This old school Captain America pop. And again, I had a bunch of loose Spider-Man pops. I had Spider-Gwen, Mysterio, Rhino, several other versions of Spider-Man. But those all went to my nephew, the only ones I kept. Ben Reilly and the Black Suit Spider-Man. And back here, got the Marvel Legends Ben Reilly. I don't know what it is about this costume design, but I've always loved it. Very cool. I wish they would bring it back in the comics. But it don't really matter if they do or not because I don't read current comics anymore. I only collect the older stuff. But I don't know, man. That's just such a cool costume. We've got the Miles Morales statue here. Coming down. Got some more X-Men stuff here. Some other Marvel Legends. Iron Fist, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Thanos, Captain Marvel. Got Gambit over here. Got Rogue back there. That actually came in a 2-pack with Pyro. I blanked on his name for a second. And I've got Wasp hiding back there. Now, of course, the comics, the Iron Fist, I picked that up at Heroes Con. Not last year, but the year before last. Got this awesome Captain America 109 that came from my buddy Trix. I've got the Avengers first appearance of Rogue. And on the bottom shelf now, I've just got the lone Incredible Hulk statue. Eventually, I think I might try to make this an Incredible Hulk style shelf and put some Hulk comics display on behind them. And maybe try to find some other Hulk figures and stuff. I know I saw the Joe Fix-It recently at Ollie's. It's a local discount store, and it was only like 20 bucks, so I'm thinking about picking that up. That might look awesome, but I might do something else with that shelf. We'll see. Alright, that covers it for the new setup, Room Tour 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep it 9,000.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!